Chapter 15. Shri Vishnu resolves to incarnate. King Dasaratha, seated on his throne amidst a grand assembly, watched with hope as the sage Rishyasringa, revered for his wisdom and profound knowledge of the scriptures, sat in deep meditation. A silence enveloped the court as the sage's mind turned inward, seeking guidance from the divine wisdom of the ancient texts. The air was thick with anticipation, and Dasaratha's heart, burdened by the unfulfilled desire for an heir, yearned for the sage's words. After a time, Rishyasringa opened his eyes, his countenance serene and radiant. With a voice that carried the authority of ages, he spoke, his words like a benediction to the king. "O King Dasaratha, your yearning for a son has reached the ears of the gods. I shall perform the Puttatresti Yajna, a sacred sacrifice prescribed in the Atharva Veda. This ancient ritual is said to possess the power to fulfill the deepest desires of those who seek progeny. Through this, you shall be blessed with sons who will carry forward your illustrious lineage." With renewed hope, King Dasaratha agreed, and preparations began for the grand sacrifice. The city of Ayodhya, renowned for its splendor, became a sacred space filled with the hum of Vedic chants and the fragrance of incense. Priests and scholars, with their knowledge of the Vedas, assembled from distant lands, eager to be part of this divine ceremony. The sacrificial fire blazed high, crackling with divine energy, as the sage Rishyasringa poured oblations of clarified butter, grains and sacred herbs into the flames, each accompanied by the resonant chanting of Vedic mantras. As the smoke from the sacred fire ascended to the heavens, a rare phenomenon unfolded. Celestial beings, the gandharvas, siddhas, apsaras and enlightened sages, gathered in the skies above, drawn by the spiritual potency of the ritual. These ethereal beings, who thrive on the vibrations of divine energy, came to receive their portion of the sacrificial offerings and to witness the cosmic drama that was about to unfold. When the rituals concluded, the assembled celestial beings turned their attention to Lord Brahma, the creator who had appeared amidst them, his radiance surpassing the glow of the sacrificial fire. They bowed before him with folded palms, their expressions filled with both reverence and desperation, and one among them, a leader of the Devas, stepped forward to speak. "O divine Lord Brahma, you have bestowed upon Ravana, the mighty Asura king, great boons and powers. Yet, in his arrogance and intoxicated by your favor, he has become a scourge to all creation. He oppresses us, who are helpless before his might, and disrupts the cosmic order with his tyranny." The celestial assembly, a harmonious blend of divine beings, echoed this plea. "O Lord, this tyrant has subjugated the three worlds, driving fear into the hearts of even the mightiest among us. He overpowers the guardians of the directions, and even Indra, the king of heaven, quakes at his approach. He disrupts the meditations of sages, defiles sacrificial fires, and manipulates the natural elements at will. Even the oceans grow still in his presence, and the sun's rays falter before his might. We beseech you, O Brahma, show us a way to end his reign of terror." Lord Brahma, hearing their supplications, furrowed his brows in contemplation, his mind, vast as the cosmic ocean, sifted through the strands of fate until he found the answer hidden within the boon he had granted to Ravana. He smiled, a knowing glint in his eyes, and replied, "There is indeed a flaw in Ravana's request for immortality. In his pride, he sought invincibility against the Gandharvas, Yakshas, Devas, and other supernatural beings. Yet he disregarded humans, considering them insignificant. Thus, he remains vulnerable to a mortal born of man. Only a human form can bring about his downfall." These words, spoken with the weight of cosmic law, filled the assembled beings with newfound hope and joy. Murmurs of gratitude spread through the celestial crowd as their attention turned towards the supreme Lord Vishnu, the preserver of the universe, who appeared amidst them at that very moment. Lord Vishnu, adorned with his divine symbols, the conch, discus, and mace, shone with a celestial light, his presence bringing a sense of calm to the anxious gathering. Clad in a golden-yellow robe that shimmered like the morning sun, the lotus-eyed deity descended gently and took his seat beside Lord Brahma. His expression was serene, but his eyes bore the glint of a divine mission yet to unfold. The gods and sages, kneeling before the mighty Vishnu, spoke with voices that trembled with hope. O Madhusudana, slayer of demons, protector of the universe, we implore you to take birth in human form. Become the heir of King Dasaratha, a king known for his righteousness, and bring salvation to the suffering world. Manifest as his sons and rid us of the menace of Ravana, that asura in his ignorance believes himself beyond the reach of death. But in a human body, O Lord, you can deliver us from his tyranny and restore peace to the three worlds. Moved by the fervour of their plea, Lord Vishnu smiled gently, his compassion enveloping the assembly. O Devas, rest assured, your fears will soon be a memory. I shall incarnate as the four sons of King Dasaratha, born to his three queens, Kausalya, Kaikeyi, and Sumitra. As a human, I shall fulfill the purpose of your prayers, and the reign of terror wrought by Ravana shall end. I will bring to naught his lineage, his allies, and his kingdom. When this task is complete, I shall remain in the mortal realm for 11,000 years, bringing forth a golden age of peace. The celestial beings, overwhelmed with gratitude, bowed in reverence as Lord Vishnu accepted this divine mission. The very cosmos seemed to rejoice. Flowers rained down from the skies, and the ethereal music of gandharvas filled the air. Heavenly nymphs, the apsaras, danced gracefully, their movements reflecting the joy of creation itself. It was as if the universe, sensing the end of an era of darkness, prepared to witness the dawn of a new age. And so, as the Lord of the universe prepared to descend into the world of men, he contemplated the noble King Dasaratha, who was unknowingly chosen to be the father of the divine. His earthly palace would soon cradle the supreme being, incarnate in human form, destined to change the fate of the worlds. The gods, sages, and celestial beings returned to their realms, their hearts lightened by the promise of deliverance. Thus, under the canopy of fate and divine will, the stage was set for the birth of Lord Brahma, the destroyer of Ravana and the restorer of Dharma on earth. The cosmic order, once disrupted by the arrogance of a single asura, would soon be realigned, and the balance between good and evil restored, as the universe awaited the arrival of its Redeemer.